Out of the people I had outreach yesterday, two have responded to me. So Diamond Pet and this Pure Lux Pet. So I'm going to try to give them some sort of feedback, audit, improvement, value in the DM. I won't record videos like this every day because it will become too time consuming. But periodically, I'll record such videos of audits and stuff. So I subscribed to the email list for these two. Going on the website, one of them had a pop-up. Diamond Pet had a pop-up. I can show it to you. So I use an incognito window because sometimes browsers don't show the pop-ups, they just block them. So it works in incognito. I typically tend to use that. So Diamond Pet Food does have this pop-up. I added my email list, subscribed. So I mean, it tells to subscribe to the newsletter. I don't know when they're going to send an email. It's been an hour and I never received an email on this. The second one is this Pure Lux Pet Food, which responded in the DMs on Instagram. So they don't have a pop-up. One thing is, again, their website is still on, I think, the HTTP protocol. So there's some security issues here, which I can suggest to them as well. So they don't have a pop-up as well. They have an embedded form at the bottom of their website. There's no pop-up that comes up. So I use this embedded form at the bottom. I did my email address to sign up. But with this as well, I didn't get any emails in my Gmail inbox. I checked the spam folder as well. There was no email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them suggestions about improvements to their pop-ups, their incentives. And in this case, also the pop-up in PureLux, because they don't have a pop-up. So some things like that I can give improvement suggestions on in the audit. That can really help boost their subscribers and their sales. So that's the angle, is to provide them value with this audit. And I'll send this audit itself via the Instagram DM itself. So if they reply to this type of audit, then the next I can create the welcome email, check their existing welcome email and stuff, give them more value. So let's see how that goes. So for now, I just put this in a split window with my notepad and I can start writing some points about the audit. So when it comes to Diamond Pet Food, they do have a pop-up, which is good, but the pop-up is for the newsletter instead of having some sort of incentive. So that's what I would recommend them to have, some sort of incentive rather than just a newsletter only, because people have no reason to subscribe to this. No one wants to subscribe to a newsletter. They could give an incentive like 10% off, something like that, or free guide, or free shipping, something like that would be more beneficial. So that's what I would recommend. There's a lot of copy on this as well. Sign up to a newsletter, join the Diamond Pet family, with contest alerts, speak so much. No one is going to read all this copy. It can be reduced like just to a single sentence if they're giving an incentive. So your 10% of your first order, just that much is sufficient, and then asking them to enter the email and then a button with your get your 10% off now. Something simple as that much is sufficient. And then I'll mention them that I did not receive any welcome email, so which is causing them lost sales basically. This is the angle I'll take when I create the audit for Diamond Pet Foods. Now let's check this Pure Lux Pet Food. So in this case, the first problem is no pop-up form. They are losing like lots of subscribers because they don't have a pop-up form. Lots of subscribers. That's one thing I'll mention in my audit to them, and that they only have this embedded form at the bottom. And then the similar thing is like the previous one, they don't have an incentive. They are just saying to sign up for news and special product offers. It's very vague and no incentive really for someone to subscribe to them. So this is the main angle I'll take for them. Also, they are still following this HTTP protocol rather than HTTPS on their website, which loses trust when customers visit their website. They are losing sales because of this as well. That's something I'll also mention in the audit. So what I'll do is improve this, create a basic DM, and then for each of these on Instagram, I'll be replying to their DM that they have sent and then adding this information when I create it in detail. So that's how I send this value audit to them. If it was a welcome email, which I'll record a separate video when I get some brand that actually has a welcome email. So if they have a welcome email, I would add some points about that as well, like improvements in the welcome email. If it's created correctly, if it's focusing on the incentive, if it has the proper section and stuff. I'll go into detail in that so it can help you as well. So I guess that's it for this video. And I have received another reply, which is a problem that I can talk about, which happens with e-commerce brands when I'm outreaching to them. So I'll create a video for that outreach when I do it maybe tomorrow. And yeah, you'll find value from that as well. So do check out the next video as well. Thank you. Hey, I'm back. So I was anyways doing the audit, so I told why not record it and show it to you. So I had mentioned the points for both this diamond pet food improvement, pure lux pet food improvement. So I expanded on that within the limits I can send on this Instagram post. And then I send those to both of them. For diamond pet foods, I mentioned all the points and what improvements can be done and how I can help for free. I sent it to them, and same for pure lux pet food. I mentioned the improvements that can be done, getting them a boost in their subscribers and sales, and I send it to them. So I'll update the sheet based on this. So this is how after they have replied to the first DM, giving more value to them. Now if they reply to this, then I'll give them further value by sending them the improvements. I can either, in this case now they don't have a welcome email, so I can't send them a welcome email. What I can do is send them a detailed audit, help them with this pop-up and other issues that they have. So that's what I've suggested as part of this. So helping to build more trust. So that's something I can, if I receive a response, then I can record video and show you how that is done. So for now, this is the audit that I have sent them. I'll wait for a response. I'll continue to outreach. And like I mentioned, I've got another response, is CBD dog health. So just a kind of a preview or teaser. So yeah, it mentions, is this a safe lead? This is the issue that I was mentioning that happens when I outreach to e-commerce brands. I'll talk about this in the next video. So do watch the next video that I'll record later on about this. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you found this useful. I'll see you in the next video.